lovely day, absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. He's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position. And that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Has a hit! Nelson Semedo gets into a dangerous position. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Partey. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hoists it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. So it is still 0-0. João Moutinho with a delicate ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Adama Traore. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Should be the keepers. Steered forward. Adama Traore. Granit Xhaka. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Lobs it in, gets up to head it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Oh, going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forward it goes. Gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's left his man. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Good clearance and very necessary. Partey gets it out to the wing. And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Just brushed off the ball there. Did take an extended half-time break. You'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ruben Neves plays it out to the wing.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Partey. Out to the right. Ruben Neves goes looking. Ruben Neves, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Back into the middle. João Moutinho. And he just whacks it away. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Semedo, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Gabriel Jesus. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it out of harm's way. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ruben Neves. And the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Chance! Has a shot! Here's the chance to cross. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up. So after that very late drama, we are still level here.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.